had a dream we were on a sinking ship laughing at the black water while everyone was jumping in. I woke up happier than I had ever been, but I wished I knew you better than I did. You hold a gun like a fist in your right hand, 'cause it kept you company across the sunken lanes. But you say it's no good for a man to be alone, walking barefoot on the logging roads turned you to stone. And I don't know what you're running away for. There's no outlaws anymore. Do you remember the state I found you in? $18 in your pocket and a bank thief grin. From across the table you said I was like a train, and I said there's nothing to me now but aches and pains. And I don't know what you're running away for. There's no outlaws anymore. I'm all day jobs, wrapped up in daydreams. If you're an outlaw, would you keep the engine running for me? Against the backdrop of your unfettered fire, I'm just a wisp of smoke climbing slowly to the sky. And I don't know what you're running away for. There's no outlaws anymore. Hello, hello, hello. It is I, Lizzie No. Thank you so much to all of you for being here. I don't know what you're all here to see, but I hope that now you're here to see folk music. I'm Lizzie No. This is my dear friend John Calvin Abney accompanying me today. We're going to do a song that I wrote during the quarantine, which was horrible on so many levels, so much suffering and loss and uncertainty and all that. But it really gave me a lot of time to think about how hard it is to be in social settings, like especially in a group of people. Like picture you're invited to a party, maybe you're a +1, maybe you don't even know these people, and you have to ask people like, oh, what do you do? Meanwhile, you're like, is any of this even real? This is for all of us who don't know what to say at a party. And it's called Birthday Party. Talking. I'm tired of all this talking. And I can barely walk in these heels. Pacing a hallway full of strangers, just trying to find the bathroom, not tell you how I feel. I hung around at the birthday party. At the end of the night, I didn't know anyone. Nobody said it was gonna be easy. Why am I never having fun? I'm ready to clean up the confetti when everybody's gone home. I'm sweeping up the floor, and champagne tastes just as good the next day when the sunbeam in the window meets the glitter on your clothes. I hung around at the birthday party. At the end of the night, I didn't know anyone. Nobody said it was gonna be easy. Why am I never having fun? I hung around at the birthday party. At the end of the night, I didn't know anyone. Nobody said it was gonna be easy. Why am I never having fun? Somebody tell that girl in the bathroom line she's my friend now. Somebody tell that boy on the dance floor he's all that I have now. All that I have now. Do you guys know that old saying, boss makes $1, I make a dime? That's why I write songs on company time. This is that song. I was working at a nonprofit here in the District of Columbia, and I had my suspicions that it perhaps was a Ponzi scheme. So I took liberties with my hours. This is the Mountaineer. Here on the ridge by the Great Divide, we squint from the sun and the sweat in our eyes. And I've got a song in the palm of my hand, with smooth little stones from the riverbed. And I know I stayed too long here. I watch the rest of the world disappear. I'll keep my feet planted firm on the ground, looking down like a mountaineer. Oh, the Southern Cross that sits in the sky tells you to pray when you're dreaming at night. And your name's in a bag that you hang on your shoulder till you lay it all down and leave it forever. And I know I stayed too long here. I watched the rest of the world disappear. I'll keep my feet planted firm on the ground, looking down like a mountaineer. Oh, 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 oh. We've given up being good. We only want a different point of view. We've given up being good. camp in a place where the highway won't find us, then sway with the earth, gently waltzing beneath us. Believe it or not, it's the closest we've come to the beautiful places we wish we came from. And I know I stayed too long here. I watched the rest of the world disappear. I'll keep my feet planted firm on the ground, looking down, down, down. I know I stayed too long here. I watched the rest of the world disappear. I'll keep my feet planted firm on the ground, looking down like a mountaineer. Oh, like a mountaineer. Like a mountaineer. We just have been sharing how we're having a good time. Are you? Does anyone in here have panic attacks? No, don't answer. You're too nervous. Oh, you too? Yeah. What you're supposed to do in those moments is, focus, feel your hands. What can you see? What can you smell? What is real right now? Sometimes I'm able to get there, but not always. Not always. And this is a song about a time I had a panic attack after the first of 2 sets I had to play. And I was like, I have to play for like 90 more minutes. I think I might be dead. And then every woman in here knows exactly what happened next, which is that a man was like, I'm going to go talk to her. She seems not quite all right, and I'm not going to pay attention to that at all. And he had grills on his teeth. So cute, unless you're already in a mental breakdown, and there's like glare in your eyes. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, for sensitive people, being out in the world feels like being a plant that bloomed in the middle of winter, and you're like, why am I here? I don't belong, and my environment is trying to destroy me. First of the year, tender and clear-headed, what have we done? Have we done? Captive lips, massive and mountainous, lean to the sun, to the sun. Bulbs in the sky, burning electrical, flashed in the foil of his teeth. Rottweiler smile, January daffodil, frost-studded soil underneath. Write down her name. Wait by the fireplace. Everyone's gone up to bed. Palms of your hands, evergreen scent. One more chance, one more chance. Pretty cool. That's John Calvin Abney on the guitar. Well, the time has come for a brand new song. This is my last show of a 2-month tour. Yes, I'm living my dream. That is true. It is also true that it's really freaking hard. And when you're like, by yourself in a state you don't live in, and you're like, it starts to feel really real. Like, what have I chosen to do with my life? That I'm like out here. Like, I have a home, and yet I'm out here kind of living out of my car. That's what this is. It's called Annie Oakley. There's a ringing in my ear, and it's hot as hell here at the Annie Oakley. Feel dirt between the sheets, perforated by the end of a cigarette. There's nothing on TV, and I'm thinking to myself, maybe I should get some sleep. I should get some sleep. But I've got half a bottle left. Oh, come on inside, sit in my feet. Won't you tell me when it's time to kill the dream? We drove up to the edge, at least it felt like the edge of the world. We were outside Kansas City, loosened on the radio. I'm counting up my tips. Is it enough for half a tank? 'Cause little black girls better move along when the sun goes down in this part of the country. Waiting by the side of the highway. Oh, come on inside, sit in my feet. Won't you tell me when it's time to kill the dream? Oh, come on inside, sit in my feet. Won't you tell me when it's time to kill the dream? Oh, come on inside, sit in my feet. Won't you tell me when it's time to kill the dream? I got a song about natural disaster, man-made natural disaster. In Centralia, Pennsylvania, in I forget what year, the 1970s, I think. It was a coal mining town, and there were so many miles of like tunnels and caverns that had been scooped out. And somehow a little fire got lit, maybe a trash fire. And because there was so much like carbon down there and so much space, a huge inferno blew up underground. And sinkholes started appearing all over the town. You know, if your dog got out, it was just gone. And basically, the government evacuated the entire town, but a few people kind of refused to leave. And all these years later, it's still burning just because of all of that potential, scientific potential. So what that makes me think about is that we're often like experiencing events in the news and weather events and political events that feel like the end of the world, and it feels really threatening and terrifying to our existence, as it should, but there are a lot of people out there who have already lived through the worst that could happen, and they're still here. You know, many of us are still here. Do you want to watch the sun come up? Sitting in the weeds behind my house. Keep our eyes on the planes that fly too low, like they're aiming for the ground, aiming for the ground. Do you want to meet me in the middle of Centralia where the fire can't go out? Find our things exactly where we left them, burning underground, burning underground. And we'll make it out somehow. And the things that scared us half to death, they can't hurt us now. They can't hurt us now. 10 years I've been standing in the driveway, watching the grapevines eating up the road. And I made up my mind to pull the stakes up about a month ago, about a month ago. But you close your eyes and everything starts sinking. Listen to the crackle of the coal. And by the time you make it out your front door, the highway's just a hole, highway's just a hole. But you'll make it out somehow. And the things that scared you half to death, they can't hurt you now. They can't hurt you now. Everybody told me I was gonna know and it was time to run. But I got cold feet in the cool of the morning when I saw the black smoke rising up, and we'll make it out somehow. And the things that scared us half to death, they can't hurt us now. They can't hurt us now. Centralia where the fire can't go out. We'll find our things exactly where we left them, burning underground, burning underground, burning underground, burning underground. Okay. We're gonna do a cover song. I keep acting surprised by this set list, but I did write it. Like, ooh, that one's next. I like that one. We did so in Texas, you know, they're trying to make it illegal to be a gay or trans kid. And there's a lot of kids that need medical care and maybe need to get out, maybe need to get to a doctor. And so some friends of ours put together this charity compilation, and they asked people to submit songs by Texas artists. So John Calvin and I did a cover of Nancy Griffith's Love at the Five and Dime, and we're going to play that for you now. The point of that being, when it comes out on May 6th, you should buy it because the money goes to help these kids. It's for the kids. I promise to join you in the agreed upon key.
Oh no, I'm staying safely tuned myself.
Something that's so fun is to travel to like multiple countries, 20-something states, with like an outdated string and wood instrument and just like see how that goes. Like, oh, you want me to play in Florida climate? Oh, you want me to play in Chicago? This harp does pretty good. Rita was 16 years, hazel eyes and chestnut hair. She made the Woolworth counter shine. Eddie was a sweet romancer and a darn good dancer. They'd waltz the aisles of the five and dime.
Well, Eddie played steel guitar. His mama cried 'cause he played in bars. Kept young Rita out late at night. They married up in Abilene, lost a child in Tennessee, but still that love survived. And she said, dance a little closer to me, dance a little closer now, dance a little closer tonight. Dance a little closer to me, 'cause it's closing time and love's on sale tonight at this five and dime.
One of the boys in Eddie's band took a shot into Rita's hand. Eddie ran off with the bass man's wife. Oh, but he was back by June, singing a different tune and sporting Miss Rita by his side. And she said,
dance a little closer to me, dance a little closer now, dance a little closer tonight. Dance a little closer to me, 'cause it's closing time and love's on sale tonight at this five and dime. Eddie played in traveling bands till arthritis took his hands. Now he sells insurance on the side. And Rita's got a house to keep, dime store novels of a love so sweet. They waltz to the radio late at night. And they said, dance a little closer to me, dance a little closer now, dance a little closer tonight. Dance a little closer to me, 'cause it's closing time and love's on sale tonight at this five and dime.
Rita was 16 years, hazel eyes and chestnut hair. She made the Woolworth counter shine.
And Eddie was a steel driver and a sweet romancer. They'd waltz the aisles of the five and dime. They waltz the aisles of the five and dime. They waltz the aisles of the five and dime.
John Calvin Abney. He has a new song out. Go get it. It's called Sleepwalkers. Oh, I gotta tune the harp again. This is the life I've chosen, and yet every time it happens, I'm like, I have to tune this again? And guess what, guys? It's gonna happen 1 or 2 more times in this show. This is a song for my grandma, Eleanor. I think that's all I'll say about it. There were a lot of things that were sort of promised in the Great Migration that have not come true. That's all I'll say about it. My grandmother walked out on North Carolina, and the whole town boarded up behind her. Got on a train and stopped in New York. Now she buys what she wants in the grocery store. She doesn't think much about where I live. She wouldn't dare go there when she was a kid. I say it doesn't quite look how it did before. I can stay out late, cut my hair short. Swing low. Swing low. Tell my friends I'm coming home. I saw a good man killed on TV. Reached for his wallet and he fell asleep. Newspaper said that he had a gun, but the whole world knows where the fear comes from. Can't do a damn thing when a good man dies, 'cause we never really left those towns behind. Rise up early and we do our best, but it's sundown town, don't take no rest. Swing low. Swing low. Tell my friends I'm coming home. I won't ask her what it's like battening the hatches. Oh, it happens every time the sun sets. I won't ask her what it's like battening the hatches. Oh, it happens every time the sun sets. She wants to know if I'm paying my dues. Wants to know if I'm telling the truth. If the truth be told, I spend a lot of my days with my head in my hands and my heart afraid. Swing low. Swing low. Swing low. Tell my friends Damn, I'm really in the zone. I'm gonna pull back the curtain a little bit. Sometimes I play a lot of shows, and sometimes it feels like a job. Tonight it feels like just hanging out with my friends. Welcome to John and Lizzie's living room. Are we gonna do the new song? Yeah, we are. Once again, the headliner appeared surprised and even shocked by what was on the set list. It's real, the call is coming from inside the house moment. Because I wrote the set list and most of the songs. I'm working on a new record, and this is a song that's on it. And it's called Shield and Sword. I've literally never played it in front of anyone, so I haven't developed a charming backstory yet. I'll keep you posted if I come up with one. Let's be lovers and let's have fun. Wash ashore when the storm is done. Then we're gonna lay it down. Then we're gonna lay it down. Knowing you is studying war. You live and die by the shield and sword. When you're gonna lay it down. When you're gonna lay it down. See my baby dressed in white, high as a rocket on the dunes at night. Oh, when's he gonna come down? Never gonna come down. Can't get clean when I'm up close, forgetting my name, dry out alone. It's time to lay it down, time to lay it down. I've been betting on you too long, head in my hands when the money's gone. Too quick to lay it down, too quick to lay it down. I've been a villain, I've been your muse. I was born unlucky, I was born to lose. But I need to lay it down, I need to lay it down. We really do have a good time. We do have a good time up here. One of the things that I love to do the most is to write a song with so many words that I can barely remember them and then play it as fast as I can. Because we have to keep things interesting in our jobs. Let's do a love song. I've only got one in my catalog. I usually find negative emotions more interesting to write about. But you can hold your sweetheart's hand on this one. And beg them not to leave. This is demented. Honey, you can get on a train, take it to another town, leave your friends behind, and you could even change your clothes, throw away your blue jeans, trade them for a suit and tie. But after all this time, I'm still getting used to having you around. So please don't change your mind. Change your mind about me, and don't ever set me aside with the things that you don't need. It's alright if you want to start again on a little piece of land and watch the way things grow. And I could even follow you there. I could keep the fire lit, forget what I used to know. I might like the way your face turns brown in the summer when we're living out in the sun. So please don't change your mind. Change your mind about me, and don't ever set me aside with the things that you don't need. After all this time, I think I'm getting used to having you around. So please, please don't change your mind. Change your mind about me, and don't ever set me aside with the things that you don't need. You don't need. Thank you guys so much. I think we're just going to do a couple more. I'm going to take a sip of water, and then I'm going to play another new song. I hope that all of you that have microphones out and are recording this and are going to post it on Napster will give me a cut of your earnings. That's what we call confidence. I know I've got moneymakers here. I'm sure of it. We are all of us that are adult and conscious, trying to figure out what habits and sort of traditions and ruts are good for us and which we would like to leave behind. I am not an exception. You can do self-improvement and try to get in shape, but more importantly, let's try to have better character than we did yesterday. I'm a deadbeat, dead ringer for a bad luck man. Oh, I'm dead set on doing better than my daddy ever did. I'm a wrong turn, sinking feeling I'm a backup plan. You're a damn fool, true believer, you take me as I am. time I heard the check is in the mail, or baby, I'll be there, baby, I'll be there. I'd have enough money to treat you like I should, but I wouldn't do that. We both know I'm bad at showing how I care. I'm a deadbeat, dead ringer for a bad luck man. Oh, I'm dead set on doing better than my daddy ever did. I'm a wrong turn, sinking feeling, I'm a backup plan. You're a damn fool, true believer, you take me as I am. Must have hit the lotto, waking up next to you. And you asked me how I slept, bring me coffee in bed, coffee in bed. And I've got a lousy record, but what else can I do? Then hold you while I can, get up and do my best, get up and do my best. It's in my bones, it's hard to settle down, it's in your face, the way you look at me sometimes. I could promise that one day I'll come around, but it's in my blood, it's in my blood. I'm good at telling lies, I'm a deadbeat, dead ringer for a bad luck man. Oh, I'm dead set on doing better than my daddy ever did. I'm a wrong turn, sinking feeling, I'm a backup plan. You're a damn fool, a true believer, you take me as I am. We're going to do one more for you. Thank you to everyone at the Kennedy Center for having us, doing sound, everyone who makes these shows happen. It really does take a village. Thanks to all of you for coming, especially my family. We're going to do one more song for you. I've been Lizzie. No, please keep in touch. I've got a bunch of music on the internet, even more than this. You can find it all. Yeah, we're going to give you a treat and actually really, really accurately retune for this last song. Something that I found fascinating as a kid was that someone told me that, like, with enough time, water will break through concrete. Just like a little stream of water, like little by little, it wears down something very strong and very, very hard and solid. Guess what? Our emotions are the same. We have to deal with them, or they will find their way out one way or the other. This is Channels. If you hate your job, and I know you do sometimes, you might break down and talk about leaving. And when you're tired at the end of a long day, Do your best not to fall asleep when you walk through the door. When you walk through the door. But if you miss me, you'll never say so. So if I ever want you back, that's just something I'll have to let go. For it cuts me down the middle like rain making channels to the ocean. Thought I was good for you, everybody said so. And I thought my hands looked pretty when I wore your grandmother's ring. But you hid from me, ain't it just like a Scorpio? And by the time you surface, I'll be in LA by myself again. I'll be in LA by myself again. 'Cause if you miss me, you'll never say so. So if I ever want you back, that's just something I'll have to let go. Before it cuts me down the middle like rain making channels to the ocean. Rain making channels to the ocean. Pain you held like a bowl of water, so careful not to spill it. Since you were a little boy, well now it's seeping out to your edges. It's gonna find its way to your weakest point. I know, to your weakest point. And I'll bet you're on the loneliest highway, doing 90 with the windows open. You'll be singing I'll love it to nobody. Like if I had a boat. And if you miss me, you'll never say so. So if I ever want you back, that's just something I'll have to let go. For it cuts me down the middle like rain making channels to the ocean. If I ever want you back, that's just something I'll have to let go. Before it cuts me down the middle like rain making channels to the ocean. Rain making channels to the ocean. Thanks, DC. Have a safe night.
Give it up one more time for Lizzie. No. Thank you for joining us at Millennium Stage. As we prepare for another performance, we ask that you help us by heading towards the back of the seating area so we can safely put away our chairs. If you would like to meet with the artists, there will be meeting guests at the back of the house. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your evening at the Kennedy Center.